My first drug of choice was Xanax, really.
Okay.
Xanax because I could just numb out and not think about problems. People are gonna die and just people just forget about them. My baby brother died at 11 months because he ate a fentanyl for. My mom spent 18 months in jail because, I may be lost in addiction as well, but I know who I am and I know my morals.
Don't you dare say that I wanted everything to fall apart when it's hard to me. 'Cause my only crime was hoping there is something more than this loneliness I feel. But no one makes me feel less alive. We're fighting fire.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is John McLean again with McLean Films. I'm out here at Heritage Park in Barrie, Ontario, and I ran into a nice young gentleman here. Would you like to introduce yourself, buddy?
Yeah, hi. So my name's Liam O'Rourke. I'm 19 years old, and I like to explain, I don't know, a little bit of my story of life.
Okay, that's okay. Well, we can back it up a bit. How was your childhood? Like, I know you're only 19 right now, but how was your childhood growing up, we'll say?
My childhood, from 1 to 4, wasn't very great with my mother. She always struggled with cocaine addiction.
Okay.
She jumped from guy to guy from what I could remember.
Okay.
There wasn't a lot of parental influence, but from 4 to 13, about 13 was a very influential period of my life. I had grandparents that, they taught me good morals and good respect. I lived in a good home. It was quite nice, actually. It was lovely.
Where did you grow up?
Innisfil.
Oh, your grandparents raised you? Is what?
Yeah, they did. At 13, I moved in with my mother.
Okay. How old's your mom?
My mom now, she'd be in her early 40s.
Okay.
Not too. Her and I don't communicate. In my teen years, she was an extremely mentally abusive woman, and she'd get in your head and play games and make you feel like you were always doing something wrong, or
I can completely relate to that. Okay. So how old were you when you first started with an addiction problem? What was your first drug of choice?
Oh, my first drug of choice would have easily been.
And why? Like, what made you decide to do that?
My first drug of choice was Xanax, really.
Okay.
Xanax because I could just numb out and not think about problems.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, and what problems are you trying to zone out and forget about? Like, what is that?
Definitely PTSD.
Okay, and what contributes to the PTSD, right?
There's some of the things my mother would do to me.
Okay. Like, you don't have to talk about anything you don't want to, so you just say, you just tell me to move on and I'll get off it.
Between mental abuse and locking me in a room for days at a time, constantly, that can cause a lot of fucking trauma to a brain.
What was that about? Why would she do that to you?
I could never really figure that out myself.
Okay.
Because of arguments.
Yeah.
She didn't want to hear me tell her the truth.
Okay, and how old were you when that was happening? You're still young, you're only you're almost you're just pushing 20 years old.
I lived with her for a total of 2.5 years and I couldn't take it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I moved out on my own. So up until I was 15 and a half, roughly, almost 16. I got on a lease at 16. By 16 I was on a house lease.
Yeah.
Going back to
A
school.
house lease.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
At a least for renting it, mind you. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Still, like, nonetheless, that was very fucking cool to me, right?
Yeah.
I was doing, I was working full time.
We're friends, so
Getting doing co-op.
Yeah.
I was getting credits for it. It was good, you know? It was great. It was the best time of my life, in fact, I think. But that's when addiction became out of hand.
So, did you ever have a full-time job?
Oh, many.
Okay.
What's
your trade exactly?
Framing.
Framing.
Carpentry.
Oh, damn.
Framing specifically, carpentry, non-specifically.
Mm.
I can build a concrete form, but you know, if you can understand how something's fucking heavy.
Yeah, no, I understand. I can't do that work.
Yeah, but framing is definitely where my heart lies for work. I did that from through 15 up until last year. So for high-rise buildings, residential. You know, Barrie's a beautiful city in my opinion.
It is.
I think you can, because you're getting people's voices out.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, man.
And these people in Barrie, you know how many people are gonna die, and just people just forget about them. How many people have?
Yeah, you know what?
You know how often the words,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy, come up in a day.
But there's no memory of them.
Because of this, the drugs, man. Barrie's just, and all of Ontario, all of the world for that matter.
Yeah.
Is really, really tainted by drug addiction. And it's unfortunate. My baby brother died at 11 months because he ate a fentanyl foil. My mom spent 18 months in jail because of it.
Oh, your 11-month-old brother?
Yeah, passed away.
He ate a piece of fentanyl off a...
No, she was smoking it off the foil. Yeah, there's a news article on it. Yeah, posted online and shit. But
do you want me to post it onto this video?
Yeah, I guess just
okay.
a link or something.
When I'm done with this video, I'll get the link off you.
But
if that's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's totally fine. But drug addiction is just, you gotta learn to accept addicts for addicts and try to help them at the end of the day, because once you're an addict, you're a different person, not dealing with the same person.
No,
it's a sickness and it's a disease.
Absolutely.
And a lot of our community needs help. Barrie is gonna be a very troubled city if we can't get a grip on our problems.
So. Yeah, it's slowly getting worse and worse, and
extremely.
The drugs are getting more potent. The drugs are getting more stronger. They're getting more easy.
It is interesting. It's terrible. It's not. You can't get. You think you're getting fentanyl. Well, I go to the doctor and I pee, and they see what's in my pee, and I'm peeing for methadone, benzodiazepines, methamphetamine, oxycodone, which I haven't eaten pills in over a year, because it's just I'm just using fentanyl, smoking it, right?
Have you smoked any? Have you done any drugs today?
Yes, I have done drugs today.
Okay, it's only like today, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I actually probably haven't slept in 3 or 4 days.
Oh, is that right?
Because I've been homeless and I've been trying to set up a camp.
Yeah.
And people tried to rob me the night before last night. And last night, if you recall, it was raining extremely heavily.
No, it was.
I basically tried fixing this kid's tent for him, and constantly constantly trying to get the wind and the water out of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Last night I basically spent a good chunk of the night trying to keep him from dying of hypothermia, right?
Oh, that's very nice
You
of
know
you.
what I mean?
You know, that's a good thing. You know, that's what I love about homeless people. You know, like
Yeah, no,
honestly,
honestly, yeah.
because people you look after each other.
Oh, exactly.
And
Actually, God is in the Holy Bible. God's almost a metaphorical term for a higher power in that
the
scenario.
Holy Spirit.
It's something it's something that's greater than you that gives you the motivation to want to pursue sobriety
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
And I started going to meetings recently, and things have been really on track. I've been doing the best I was ever in 5 years.
That's good. Shake my hand, buddy. There, let's get that. I'm proud of you. No, seriously.
Thank you.
Seriously, because a lot of people cannot do that.
And you know, I fell off in the last month because I ended up homeless because my grandma died, and I never thought that would
Affect you.
I knew that would happen, but you know, their her health was poor, right?
So,
I expected it to happen, but it was like, whoa, we're not prepared for this
no.
at all.
You were close to your grandmother.
I was very close to
You
her.
said she was taking care of you.
This was actually my dad's mom, the one I've been staying with.
Yeah, still your grandmother, man.
Yeah. She's been a huge part of my life as well, but
Yeah, man.
you know, my relationship with her was like the rebel kid's aunt.
You know, I got you.
You know?
But you know what? Those are the best grandchildren that grandmothers have.
Yeah.
Because they get to spend more time with them. They get to mold them.
Exactly.
You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you understood my metaphor there.
Yeah. I understand. I understand more than what people think I do.
Oh, well, I just have trouble not... I speak in metaphors a lot.
I do too sometimes.
I don't understand why, but I have trouble, like, expressing what I want to say sometimes, so...
Oh.
It comes out easier in metaphors.
It does. I do the same thing. I'm just like you, Liam. I will sometimes I'll say the same thing, but in 4 different ways. You know, until I get. Because sometimes I'll say something, but to me it doesn't sound proper, so I have to rewind myself and say, what the hell's going on?
Which is actually a relief for me.
It is actually. It's nice. Right now, it's not so.
Because I've saved my clonidine. Luckily.
Your what?
Clonidine. So these pills will stop me from sweating and like.
Okay. Yeah.
It'll slow down that shaking a lot.
It's called clonamine.
Clonidine. Basically, the way it works is it blocks alpha. It's a beta blocker. So it blocks the beta receptors on your heart, which create adrenaline.
Oh, okay. So it keeps you calm.
Which is just epinephrine.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it sedates you physically. Slows down your blood pressure.
Does it help you sleep as well, or?
Slows down your metabolism. So when you're withdrawing from opiates, your metabolism's in a hyperactive state. The way opiates work is they cause your neurons. Your neurons are firing. Like, say, I'm talking to the camera right now.
Yeah.
Going, click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click. When I'm on fentanyl, they're going click, 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 click. So you can imagine, right? That happens with every degree of drugs and opiates, even the ones you can buy over the counter, codeine.
I know.
So when you're talking...
No, codeine's banned now.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't know.
Thank God for that. That killed my mom. But it's been banned.
Yeah, good.
It's been banned since 2017.
Good. It's unnecessary. Doctor can write you a script. I have a script for Tylenol in my pocket.
But yeah. Well, you know, yeah. But they only give you a certain amount, right? So.
Yeah, it's just to make it cheaper for me.
Yeah. What's this guy coming to cause trouble?
What the fuck?
I don't know. Oh, look at the ducks. It's okay. Don't. Does he make you nervous? Oh,
Fucking really.
these guys. Hey, Liam, look at these guys.
Wow, okay, you know what?
This is trippy, huh?
This is really trippy. Yeah.
You like that?
I just saw Ronnie. I haven't seen him in years.
Who's that? Is someone you know?
Yeah. When my mom first started leaving me alone with my brother for months at a time.
Well, you saw him just now?
Yeah, that was that guy walking.
Oh, across the bridge?
Yeah, but he was sketched out on crack.
Okay.
Very sketched out.
Yeah.
So that's what makes me nervous.
Okay. I noticed that. You look really, that's why I was trying to distract you with the ducks.
You have to be reactive on the street.
No, I know.
You have to be. Like this morning, I woke up to, yo, we gotta chase him. Because this guy was throwing fucking knives at one of my campmates' tents.
Okay.
So I chased him with a broom.
You took a broom to him.
Yeah, and I whacked him in the broom and he fell in the river.
You have
And
to.
Milligan's.
Yeah. Well, you have to.
He's throwing fucking knives.
Yeah.
What if he got the wrong tent? There's young ladies, early 20s, right? But there's ladies there. There's kids that are homeless.
Oh, yeah,
teenagers.
like your age, yeah.
Even younger than me, too, you know? And this carelessness, again, is from this drug world. You know, I may be lost in addiction as well, but I know who I am and I know my morals. Thank God to my grandparents. Drugs, we really gotta do something about them. And I really wish this community would step it up, because we're shoving a lot of things under rugs. We're putting a lot of Band-Aids on bullet wounds.
Yeah.
And I don't think things are ever
That's just
gonna get better.
the perfect example. Putting Band-Aids on bullet wounds.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's exactly what they're doing. They're just putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. And they're not taking care of the core problem, right?
And you know what? If this was more of a taken care of thing, my brother could still be alive. Many children could still be alive.
Absolutely.
Many of my friends and who I would consider family wouldn't be in jail, you know? If the systems were in place to take care of troubled people, troubled youth like me, how did I get into drugs? Selling them. Because how do you put food on the table when your mom's a major drug addict?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What does your brain think?
Yeah, your brain, it's programming.
What do you watch?
It's programming you on how do you want to live your life. Exactly.
At first you hate the drugs.
That's why parenting is very important from a young age, right?
Exactly. And that was my brother's first words, Lily, right? Liam O'Rourke.
Lily, yeah.
My name.
You related to Ryan?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that is my father.
Ryan's your father?
Yeah,
Is he really? Ryan O'Rourke?
yeah, he is.
Oh, shit. I know him. He's good people, I think. Well, on my side of the tracks anyways.
And you know what? He means well, and he has a big heart. And he's my father, and I love him.
Yes. I always give him a big hug whenever I see him. Just let him know,
You
he's...
can't put this one on camera, but he's
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me. I'll pause it.
who started selling drugs was because they had nothing, and they had the worst influences in their lives.
Yeah.
They weren't taught how to do things right. They weren't taught. They used the tools that were in front of them. And instead of textbooks, that might have been scales.
Now, when I had it on pause for our private conversation there, you were saying Hollywood movies glamorize drugs.
Oh, absolutely. Hollywood movies glamorize drugs.
That's a good point. Cause
Hollywood movies, music, video games, everything. People's behavior. It's so glamorized nowadays.
music is a very powerful tool.
It is.
You know?
Extremely powerful.
Once you put those headphones on,
Music influences your mood directly, like a drug. Okay, not as powerfully,
yeah,
but you know what? A line of cocaine makes you feel some way. If you like a genre of music, it makes you act some way.
yeah.
Think about that one.
No, I know.
All right.
It like Eminem was a good example back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Before you were born, actually.
Well, all the
But, you know.
controversy because of the lyrics to his song
Yeah,
are so like
Stan. That song Stan, where he
love
put his girl in the trunk of the car and drove off a bridge.
but that's real stuff.
No, it is real
And
stuff.
that's what I love about it, is
Yeah.
because it's real shit.
No, it is.
And it's real, and he wanted the world to see, okay, yeah, I'm white. Things aren't easy for me either.
No.
Because rap was predominantly black
But
at that time.
no, it was dominantly black. You're right.
Yeah.
But we go back to the Stan song. When he was talking about putting his girlfriend in the trunk, going off a bridge because he was all crazy or whatever, and
Yeah.
pretending he was somebody else, right? Because he thought he was the guy in the video thought he was the singer in that whatever, right?
Yeah.
But at the end, Eminem did a big mind blow right there. He says, "I'm writing you back. Sorry, it took me so long. I was just busy.
Oh.
You know, I live a busy life. You know, I know you love your girl. I think that's great, but you should be a better father to your
I
kid."
know, yes.
And he says, "That stuff in my song, I didn't say that. You know, that's just whack." You know, I read in the paper the other day that someone just drove up to. Oh damn, shit, that was you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to Eminem, would you believe it? Believe it or not, is my favorite rapper.
Yeah. So, like, Eminem is a full-blown Christian.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Born again.
Yeah.
Born again.
So,
Some of the craziest Hell's Angels I've met are born again. First 2.5 years of everything going on in my home life.
Of
My
course.
mom being an escort and
Yeah.
her drug addiction completely. Locked away, acted like I was completely fine. Told nobody at all. And, when she got pregnant, then I told someone.
yeah, well, yeah, sometimes you got to get things off your chest, right?
I downfalled, but
Don't look down on people because they do that. That's just a survival, right?
I downfalled, but I made my way back up, and I just really, truly believe that if I made my way back up, there's no reason you guys can't either.
That's right.
Because
Tell them.
you gotta work hard, man, because that feeling you get is so worth it. It's so worth it.
Being sober.
Yes. Or the feeling of just tasting success when you know you are on the road is an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
You know, because when you relapse, don't beat yourself up. You know, addicts relapse, that happens. Don't beat yourself up. Move on to the next day. You might not even ever relapse. You know, just try it. Think about it. Your families, your relationships, people will thank you. This economy will thank you. And this beautiful city is gonna thank you.
More importantly, Liam,
Yeah,
you will thank you.
you will.
You will thank yourself.
Exactly.
Because the struggle is all about you.
Don't become like me and numb yourself. Become completely numb and void of pain.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't shove everything away, you know? Always deal with your problems and face them.
Because we got too many good people that were sitting in the ground now.
Exactly. I missed out on a lot of good people. that if they just saw me now, even though I'm homeless, taking the steps I've took, they would have been much happier people. So, you know, that's my motivation right there. My brother passing was cause for change, and my grandmother's recent passing was my kickstarter for change.
So when did your grandmother pass away? When exactly? Like what month? What day?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Okay.
But I've been on the streets.
I only say that to show your grandmother memorial on my channel as well.
That's Walker.
That's respect.
Krista Walker.
What's her name?
Krista Walker.
Krista Walker.
I wish I could have gotten. She struggled with addiction as well.
Your grandmother did?
Oh yeah, this was my father's mom. Over on Penetang Street here. Rougher community in Barrie.
Okay, yeah.
And a lot of community government housing, right? A lot of subsidy housing there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of...
Yeah, I know Penetang Street there.
Yeah.
128 or something like that.
128, yeah, once upon a time.
Well, okay, I don't know the address, but it's right by Bursey Street.
Yeah, there's everywhere.
Hey, man, there goes Mikey. You know, Mikey's the street busker. I did an interview with him, too. It's just that I didn't do an interview with him yet, but he does street busking. So I got him playing guitars and...
Yeah, you know what?
I know everyone, man. Everyone, yeah, I know everyone.
I know. I'd love to see you. I'm going to go. I'm definitely spending a great portion of my night watching your channel.
Oh, fuck, that'd be great.
But I kind of got my point across.
You did, yeah.
I just want to explain my story and explain that you can get better.
Of course.
And change to this city and change to this world and the way people see addicts, the way people help them, starts with us changing ourselves. Because if we die, we're never going to be able to help another person.
Or if you die, no one's going to remember your struggle. And my thing with this channel is some people might think it's the selfish thing I'm doing, but really I'm not.
You have your reasons? Nice.
I do. I told you my reasons. My mom, right?
Exactly.
And then my buddy Smith, his daughter died to an addiction as well in Calgary. So I think that was a lot of people, I don't know, there's names that I won't mention anymore because I'll get in trouble. Because well, it's not that I'll get in trouble. It just brings back, it's like picking a scab that's trying to heal a wound. What do you got there? What is that? Tube of cheese?
I found them.
Oh, you found them.
Still good.
So what's your favorite food, Liam? We'll get off all this serious stuff now. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yeah.
Is definitely fried chicken.
Fried chicken?
Yes. Fried chicken. And fried chicken and donuts.
Donuts?
Those are my favorite foods.
Donut is a favorite food for
A
you?
donut is my absolute hands down favorite food.
Okay.
That right there is...
I know some people who are going through addictions, they say a donut is their favorite food because it's sugar.
Yeah, exactly. A donut and it's all...
If you weren't going through
and
addiction...
sour gummies. Those
Okay.
have always, all of those have always been my favorite things.
Sour gummies, I know. They have that funny feeling in your mouth, huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we got Liam here. You know, if there's anything we forgot, we can always come back and find them. No.
Exactly. I started treatment in 4 months, so...
Oh, wow, you didn't say this.
Well, I didn't know. I forget. It's easy to forget.
No, I know.
It's so far away.
Listen,
right?
my humor is really off the chart sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll just have to go with it.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay,
All you
so-
gotta do is remind me sometime.
So remind me too, buddy. Never mind.
Will do, bro.
Look who's coming. Look.
Holy. That's something, isn't it?
So the Ducks, they want to know. You're going. The Ducks are asking me to ask you. You're going to treatment in 4 months. And where are you going for that? What city? He's out of Barrie, obviously. I think, right?
Yeah.
Is it the Ducks? Liam and the Ducks?
I'm planning to go in Toronto.
Toronto, okay.
6 months because I know nobody in Toronto. Never lived there in my life. Don't know my first way around it.
There's a place down there called Fred Victor. You ever heard of that? It's like a Busby Center. So if you ever end up in Toronto, look for Fred Victor. That's around the Moss Park area. Not that Moss Park's a good area to be in,
Yeah,
but
well, you know what the thing about drugs is? They're everywhere. If you go to Aurelia, you can go find heroin and crack in the first 5 minutes.
no, 100%. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, in Barrie, people are mild-natured, right? People are mild-natured in Barrie. Mild-natured. They're nice people.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Toronto, they're a little more aggressive.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
The people in Toronto are more aggressive. They come off more aggressive. But Barrie's
It's getting there because a lot of Toronto people are in Barrie,
also
and the mentality's coming.
open investigations are not talked about.
No, I know.
So people have no clue how many. You know all those overdoses?
Yeah.
A lot of them
At the McDonald's, for an example.
A lot of these overdoses are murders.
Oh, no, I understand what you're saying. It's called the hot shot.
For fentanyl.
Yeah.
And it's the untraceable way to kill.
Yeah.
And that's another thing is that it's not accounted for. How many people are killed. You know?
No, I know. I get you.
Exactly.
But that's just
Another reason for people to pull out of this. It's just not worth it.
no,
Exactly.
it's not worth it. Liam, if you had a choice out of any superpower in this world, what would you wanna possess?
Flight.
Say it again.
Flight.
Oh, you want to fly
Yes.
like Superman?
I would want to fly
I believe I can fly.
and visit, I don't know, any tropical islands, Pacific islands, jungles. Well, if you can fly, you can get anywhere now.
Yeah.
So it's just
You
amazing.
want to hear my
Yeah, I would love to.
superpower? If I had a superpower, which is non-existent to my, well, kind of, sort of, I would like to be able to have the ability to go to every planet and dimension in this whole entire universe, galaxy.
Oh my God, George, you're better. That's way better. I never thought of that.
Like, you imagine?
Just
But I don't know, like
still breathe.
like I told you, buddy, I got a warped mind, buddy. I do a lot of thinking, and look up there, man. It's nice and blue, but man, a lot of mystery up there.
Oh yeah, there is. Most definitely.
All right, Liam, we're gonna cut this off now, okay? You've had enough, right?
Relatively.
Oh, unless you had something to say.
I don't have anything to say.
I'm not trying to cut you down.
Oh no.
Okay.
I gotta find a way to change them. I gotta get to the bus, I guess. I gotta change socks. My feet are probably covered in blood.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is John McLean with McLean Films once again, and we had a nice little conversation with Liam here. He's happy. He wanted to get a lot of things off his chest, and that's what we allowed him to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, don't hate, be great.
Take care, folks.
Liam, say, don't hate, be great.
And don't hate, be great.
Perfect.